the workplace, you have to acknowledge that the workplace is happening in a context where we've gone from 1.5 billion people to almost 7 billion people in 1 century.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go somewhere between 9 and 10 billion by mid-century. So the sheer quantity of presence in the world is staggering. And that changes everything, because what it means is that we can't do for those people the things that we've done in the past, because we will simply exhaust our resources. We don't have the physical resources to do it. There is a historical opportunity that, if you think about what's going on in this half century, it's absolutely pressing and urgent to align with the new challenges. And so I think if you're not, you will be punished in some way. You know, I think at some point, as we develop better metrics and better quantification of the impacts of things, you will be punished if you're not on the new team that is going to welcome 3 billion additional citizens onto the planet. 3 billion children are going to join us in the next half century.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to write a new narrative. And you're either going to be on the right side of that narrative or on the wrong side. So I think there's so much opportunity to understand what that is, what the opportunity is, what the needs are to meet that challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And that means such a fundamental transformation of organizations around liberty, energy, optimism, sustainability. It's a new value set that is full of life and positive energy, and develops a new kind of distribution of power.
Mm-hmm.
And the military mindset of corporations from the past, you can see it best in the organizations that have a department of corporate social responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Because they realize that their diagram isn't right, so they make another diagram that says we'll have a department of right.
Right.
We'll have a department of good.
Right.
Well, what does that say about your business?
Right.
What it really says is your whole business is bad. If you have a department of good, it's because your business is bad. You shouldn't need this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if we don't have corporate social responsibility in the heart of the CEO as the kind of generating spark of the enterprise, you're basically wrong.
So I'm going to ask you to really define corporate social responsibility, because what I've seen with our clients is almost no two companies think of it the same way. And I know you think about it in a very big context, not just corporate contributions, for example, which is how some of them think about it. How would you describe that when you say in the heart of a CEO you need corporate sustainability? What is that?
Well, I think that we talk about getting to forever. Right? We need to do the things that we do in a way that we can do them in perpetuity. So if we're doing things that are drawing down resources, like if you imagine that we have a bank account of resources in the world, if we're doing the things that we're doing in a way that is drawing down that bank account, we're stealing from our kids. We're taking their stuff, and we don't have any real good plan to give it back to them. So unless you're moving your organization to perpetuity, unless you're saying, look, how can we do these things in a way that doesn't leave a toxic legacy and doesn't exhaust resources that are not renewable, if we're not doing those things, we're not getting to the right place. And in the process, by the way, if you did that, it's the most inspirational place you can be. If you do that, you're driving leadership with optimism, with inspiration, and you will see that people want to be there.